Alright, Valimar, I think I've done what I need to do here. Let's go to Ymir. Well, this is where we were supposed to wait for a captain to finish up our preparations. Is there anything else we need to do, or should we just wait here? Wait!
Sorry to keep you waiting for so long.
Even she's getting a costume change.
Oh.
You're not in uniform.
I'd be something of a walking target if we were to travel to any Alliance-ruled areas dressed like that, after all.
Even in Ymir, you might end up causing discord among and panic among the citizens if you show up in uniform.
This outfit doesn't look too strange on me, does it?
No, absolutely not.
You just look so different in it that it took me a moment to recognize it was you.
Yeah, it really suits you.
Thank you very much.
Feel like I'm surrounded by horny teenagers all of a sudden.
Can't blame a guy for falling for a pretty girl, Fee. It's what we do.
I think this is one mystery about humans I'm content not trying to get my head around.
You're all ready to depart then?
Yes, that was a screenshot-worthy
Dad.
line.
I've given my subordinates their orders. They will be backing you up as best they can in my absence. Should you need anything, let them know. They will be able to get in contact with me if need be.
Very well. Leave everything here to us. In return, I will be counting on you to support the young lions of the Academy.
I will, sir.
Elliot, I'm astounded by just how much stronger you've become in less than a year. You might not appreciate me saying this, but everything you've done has just confirmed in my mind that sending you to Thor's was the right choice after all.
Honestly, Dad, I feel the same way.
Nice to see them reconcile like that.
It wasn't what I wanted to do originally, but if not for enrolling there, I never would have met all of my friends. So while I couldn't imagine I'd ever feel this way at the time, I'm really grateful to you now.
I'm glad to hear that. Looking at you now, it's clear that you're finally ready to forge your own path through life and make your own choices. As such, once this war is over, and this nation is back to the way it was, if you still wish to live your life as a musician, you will have my full support.
You actually allow that?
I'm true to my word. You needn't rush to decide what you want to do now, though. I imagine that if you keep fighting alongside your classmates, you will eventually realize what you want to do. And a choice reached after long, serious thought is not one you will regret.
Thanks, Dad. To tell you the truth, I'm really not sure what I want to do anymore. But by this war's end, I'm sure I'll know too.
That's my boy. Well, I wish all of you luck and good health. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you.
Bye then.
The best to you too, sir.
Take care, Dad.
Okay. Now we're going to the spirit path once more. What's a safe overclock for a blower-styled GPU like mine? I'm not sure. I'm at 125 300/300 right now, but... why does this place look so familiar? Because it's the end of Ymir Valley. We came here during our trip. Looks like we managed to make it back safely. Wow, we seriously traveled all that distance just like that? My legs feel kind of like jelly. It's astounding what your Divine Knight is capable of. In the same vein, it's disturbing to think that Azure Knight may be capable of this as well. You got that right. The last thing we need is that thing showing up in front of us out of nowhere. Yeah, right when I'm taking a poop, then Crow shows up with Ordine, destroys Valimar while no one's piloting him, and game over. Then he steps on whatever bathroom I was in. And he cleans off the poop from his robot's foot. Keep in mind, using the spirit path consumes plenty of mana, and the places where you can use it are limited. It has its uses, yes, but personally, I think there are too many negatives to design a full-scale operation around it. Mana decreasing. Entering an active state. How is Crow able to constantly use Ordine then? Does he also have to have Ordine rest every time he does something big? Valimar, is he alright? Between the battle earlier and using the spirit path to get here, he must have used up all the mana he had. Just let him rest for a day and he should be able to recover enough to travel again. I guess it's good night for you, huh? Thanks, Valimar. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to reunite if not for your help, so thanks. You need not thank me. Do not hesitate to call me again should a need arise. Alright, we need to get back to Ymir before the sun sets. Watch your step, okay? Will do. So, do I actually have to walk there? No, they automatically take me there. Good. He looks like he's sleeping a lot more peacefully now. Father Bernard said his condition has been gradually improving. He also said it will likely be some time before he regains consciousness. I see. If there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to tell us. We're guests, so we need to chip in and do our part. Hey, Rean, your friends are always so sweet. I appreciate the offer, but I know how tired all of you must be. I think it would be best if you spent the day relaxing. Perhaps you could even set tomorrow aside as a day off. Basically a free day, but why not? Valimar's out of commission anyway, so we're going to be here whether we like it or not. Plus, you gotta get some R&R while you still can. It's hard to take it easy when we're still not sure if the rest of us are even safe. Just I agree with you, Elliot. I think they're probably right. We need to be at our peak when we're out looking for them. Can't argue with that logic. So like Celine said, we're stuck here anyway, so let's make the most of this well-deserved break. Roger. I think I'll start tinkering with the town's communications equipment then. Okay, Saturday, Ymir rest day 1. Feels kind of weird to have a day off. I guess I could kill time by hanging out with the others. It wouldn't hurt to go out to the valley and get some light exercise in either. Bonding points. I bet I only get 2 as usual. On days off, you can view bonding events with Rean's classmates and other support members. These events require bonding points. Viewing a character's bonding event raises the link level between Rean and that character. You know what would be the best DLC? Infinite bonding point DLC. That would really... no one would ever hesitate in buying that if they could get all that done in all their bonding events done in one playthrough. Seriously, if they had included that, they could have made so much money. That was a lost opportunity for fat profit. Falcom and XSeed and whoever else is publishing this. Okay, they're marked with light, with yellow-green exclamations. To advance the story, inspect the door to Rean's room and select rest. Occasionally, there will be key events which must be viewed before proceeding. Character notebook updated. Is she actually in the party? Yes. Level 57. Really OP. Well, then again, her speed seems to be a bit on the low side. Her ATS is pretty high, though. Just when we caught up to Tobal, now we have to catch up to Claire. Kaleido Force. Did his Azure Flame Slash lose a rank between games? I think it did. Yeah, that way establishes that more experienced fighters like Tobal and Claire are still way ahead of them. Flawless Leadership. All accelerate and buffing? That's too OP. I'm sure it has a huge delay on her, so maybe if it was paired with Eustace's buff. She has both a physical attack and a magic attack. A line delay attack that has a chance of KO. She's really powerful. And her default accuracy is plus 150. She only has. Oh wait, she has Mobius. That's really powerful if I can get leveled up. How does she get her accuracy so high? What's she equipping? Crusader. That has a huge accuracy boost. Let's see. I want to see Plover General Goods real quick. I thought that since she had a stronger weapon than us, we might be able to upgrade our own stuff, but I guess not. Maybe in the next area. Imperial Chronicle Manly Munchies Jelly. And now I have to use that book in the event menu. Come on. Now I have tomato jelly, but who? Oh no! None of the others are around for me to... No! I guess I'll have to leave town in order to get them to cook for me. Okay, so I got... Not that. Do you guys really not have any new stuff for me? A shame. What about new courts? Surely you must have something here I can use. Okay, apparently there's a snowboarding mini game here. Oh, isn't Rean taking the day off? Hi there, Gerald. And yeah, we're just getting some R&R before we head out again tomorrow. Is that so? Well, it's nice to see you kids made it back to us. Take all the time you need before you go out there and knock them dead, okay? Thanks, we will. Incidentally, what were you doing on the mountain path? Well, I was just having a look at the slope. It's covered in more snow than ever, perfect for snowboarding. Oh yeah, I totally slipped my mind. I guess the courses are still up and running? Sure are, you kids did some solid work building them. If you need to take your mind off things, they're always open. I might even have a prize or two in store if we manage to clear them. Now I'm curious, thanks for a heads up. Ymir board. Now snowboard from Ymir Southeast Gateway. Completing the available courses within the given time frames will while obtaining a set number of flags with another variety of prizes. More courses will become available as the story advances. Practice your hardest. I'll probably do all that off screen. Jump with A. Crashing on obstacles will consume time. Ugh. Okay. Okay, managed to do it. It's really not that hard because of the A course. The obstacles, most of them are pretty easy to see coming. Finished. There's no need to retry. I got... So what does this get me exactly? Not bad. It was only a beginner's course, but not bad. Well, here's our prize. Go ahead, take it. Proxy Puppet. Make sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boring, just come on by again. I certainly will. See you then. Are there any art courses? Okay, these two have a hidden quest for me. Nuh-uh, you can't make them without any. There's gotta be some way we can get one. Oh, I know, we could go and have a look on the mountain path. Hey now, the mountain path is no place for children to be wandering around alone. Rean, how long have you been there? Not very long. So what are you trying to make? Well, he's trying to make a paper crane. A paper crane, like they do in the East? Master Kapai showed me some once. You send them to sick people to pray that they'll get better, right? You must be sending them to Baron Schwarzer. Yeah, Master Yun made one for me before when I had a fever. And he used a real big leaf to make it. He said they have the power of nature in them, so I get better right away. That's why I thought we could try making one too. But there's no big leaves in Ymir. So there's gotta be some way we can get one. I'm sure we could make some for Mr. Baron, he'd get better right away. So they wanted to make one for Dad. Which I do. Offer to help. They're doing most for my dad. It feels wrong not to pitch in. What if I went and got a big leaf for you? Really? I'm pretty sure Master Kafai would have used a Fuki leaf for it. I remember seeing some of those along the valley. I can go take a leaf if you want. It's too dangerous for you guys, but it's fine if I go. Does that sound okay? Thanks, Rean. I want to make one too. Can you get two, please? Two it is. It shouldn't be too tough finding a couple of them along the valley, so here's hoping. Okay, I guess that... I wonder if I can just leave town whenever I want. Call friends.
I'll handle it.
All right.
Oh, she seems to fire faster than Machias. That's good, but... where's the fish lady? Why is she not here? Where can I even find her? Is she even in this town right now? Oh no. Hold on, let me go to Phoenix Wings. Maybe I'll find someone there. Oh hey, do you have any new food for us? Any new recipes? Remember all of your classmates from when they were last here. Feels like a long time ago since you were all together, blissfully chattering away about what to do for your festival. I couldn't have imagined back then just what the future would have in store for us. One day, I dreamed of being able to serve all of you food like that again. Mostly worry about them, now that you've all ended up separated. One day you'll all... That's strange, I can't buy any food from you this time. Weird. No using the facilities here. Oh, I see. Is there any catch to using it, though? Sounds like the foot baths will accomplish pretty much the exact same thing, but a little slower. But at least you can see the whole party that way. Valley Echo Tavern. Come on, where's the fish lady? Annabelle, where are you? There appears to be a new enemy here. A monkey. Monkey Nandayo! I just had to say it. Two chained battle? They were so close to each other that I got a chain. About chain battles. Initiating an encounter with one or multiple enemies close by each other result in you fighting one battle immediately after another up to 3 consecutive times. In addition to granting your own technical bonus, chain battles accumulate experience only at the end of the last encounter and result in netting you more than you would otherwise receive.
I'll handle it.
Oh, I did not expect that. The Frostbiter is as weak as ever, but the monkey has proper stats. Okay. Buff everyone.
Here I go. All right.
Out of curiosity, how much does hers delay everyone by?
Understood.
That's strange. It only delays by 53? Seriously? That's pretty overpowered. If it only has the same delay as all her other attacks. I mean, other crafts. Well, it's basically like Machias's, but slightly, but costs slightly more.
Now is the time.
Flawless leadership.
It's my turn.
Yeah, they really are like our party members, but better in every way possible.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away. They're off balance.
An opening.
I'll handle it.
Bullet Cyclone, oh sweet.
Eliminating targets.
My turn.
Arc Slash.
My turn.
But this will cause new enemies to appear the moment I kill it.
Here comes some more.
Oh, I see. But I get to keep all my buffs too.
Let's move.
It's only a Nyx Cryon. We already fought this a million times. Let's just one shot at it or something. Now!
An opening.
That was easy.
Excellently handled, Rean.
Just following your lead.
But the enemies are a really low level, so it's not like we're gonna get that much benefit from killing them. Ah! I see her now. She's on that bridge over there. I didn't even know that bridge was a legit fishing spot. But I need to go get the map out. Northwest corner of Ymir Canyon. Alright. First, let's see if I can get anything new from you.
There.
Whoops! Actually shot a civilian. Splendid. Simply splendid. I should have known that making my way upstream would yield better results. Thank you, Mother Nature. This is a fishing experience I've been craving. Oh, I can afford wait a minute. I can get this one easily. Fighter badge. Let's just get this for now. I only have 100 points left. I'm not gonna waste it on something like blind. Fighter badge is super rare though, so I'll keep it. Alright, be right back and kill this mushroom. Okay. Give me that leaf. Here we go. This seems like a high quality Fuki leaf. Alright, just need one more. There aren't any more here, but I'm bound to run to another one if I search it. Keep the search elsewhere. Alright, be right back. Alright, should be able to get the second leaf here. This one's a different color. This looks like a red Fuki. I wasn't expecting to find one of these. They're really rare. Alright, these should be perfect for Kiki and Alf. Alright, be right back. Talk to Valimar if I want. Sleeping peacefully. He still needs some more time for his mind to recover. I'm not surprised after everything that happened yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what we would have done without him. He'll be ready to go again by tomorrow morning though, so don't worry. I think he's earned a day off. Yeah, Divine Knights need breaks as much as people do. Night night, Valimar. Rean, did you find leaves? I sure did. Yay, these look just like the leaf Master Yun used. There's a red one too. This one's so rare and pretty. I bet he'll get better even faster. Yeah. Okay, let's go make these so we can give them to Mr. Baron. Thank you, Rean. Thanks. This is something from us. Mishy Plushy. Later, Rean. Thanks again for your help. It's great to see them in such high spirits. So many people worry about him. Dad's going to have to hurry up and get better soon. Celine, what are you doing here? By tomorrow, Valimar should have enough mana to use the spirit path again. Which means we'll be able to get out of here and on our way somewhere else. Yeah, we'll just have to choose wisely. I mean, we'll need to get all of Class 7 back together eventually, but we have to spend Valimar's mana very carefully. You can say that again. Still, as long as you're already thinking about it, you'll probably be fine. You and Valimar held your own at Corellia, so I don't think we have to worry about how well you work together. Besides, you're lucky enough to have me watching over you until we find Emma. This should be smooth sailing. I'm going to start doing bonding events. As usual, I'll start with the people that I'm not going to keep permanently for my bonding points. I'm going to focus mainly on the guest characters because I probably won't have as many opportunities later to speak to them. I was so relieved to find out that it was alright. The hardest part of our time in Celtic was not knowing, you know. Oh gee, sorry, I really shouldn't be saying this stuff with your dad in the state he is. Don't worry about it. Father Bernard tells me he's making a steady recovery and that he should wake up before we know it. I hope we'll get to see yours again soon, Elliot. Me too. But he's out there fighting right now, so I've got to do the same. I can't waste my time just sitting around. Now he's given me his support, I need to bring this war to an end and finally get on the life I want to live. Sounds like his dad's parting words are weighing on him heavily. May hang around would help him relax. What do you say we go outside and get some air? If there's anything you want to talk about, I'd be happy to lend an ear. Thanks, Rean. There's actually something I'd like to show you. Think we could go somewhere with a view? Okay, I'm ready. Isn't that the violin you always used back at the academy? Can you just transform your orbital staff into a violin? You always seem to do so during your S-craft. Yeah, I managed to bring it with me. I know it was probably the last thing I should be thinking about, but I couldn't bear to part from it. That sounds so you. So naturally, I didn't get any time to play when we were hiding in Celtic. It's been about a month, so I'm probably really rusty, but do you mind if I play for a bit? Go for it, I'd love to hear you play again. Alright, then let's start with something nice and simple. Did it break? Oh, when the string snapped. Yeah. I shouldn't be surprised. I used it loads back in the wind orchestra. And then there was all that craziness from evacuating the academy, and I couldn't spare the time to maintain it like usual. Hopefully they sell spare strings in this town. What's wrong? It's nothing. I just got all nervous all of a sudden. I was wondering where I'd be able to keep enjoying music like I always have. Elliot? To me, music's more than just a hobby. It's an inseparable part of my life. I know that I'm in the minority there. To most people, it's just something they enjoy to kill time or whatever. With Erebonia the way it is now, I can't help but wonder if people will even need music the way I do in the future. If one day people will see it as being about as useful as this broken string. That's certainly a lot to have on one's mind. I'm sure it won't come to that. It'll take a lot more than a civil war to make music disappear. As long as people like me and like you continue to enjoy it, it'll always live on. You think so? Remember, our concert taught us all about the power of music better than anything else ever could. And besides, a broken string isn't such a big deal. Once it's replaced, you can get right back to playing. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what came over me. As someone who truly loves music, it's my duty to restore Erebonia so everyone can share in my love of it again. Whatever I can do to make that happen, I'll do it. There's the Elliot I know and love. I'm sure all the others would want exactly the same thing too. Thanks, Rean. I feel a lot better after talking to you. You mind helping me replace the string? Two of them worked together to replace the broken violin string. Afterwards, Elliot played for Rean again, the music coming from his violin as beautiful as ever. This game really has a way of making you feel guilty for passing up these bonding events and then just save scumming. Such a sadistic choice. Even the ones that don't give you character pages, they all seem seem to be a really significant part of the character's life that you just feel like you're robbing them of such great interactions. Learning valuable life lessons. It just don't feel right. Seriously, they should have made Infinite Bonding Point DLC instead of making a New Game Plus feature. It would have made them more money. They could make it like $20 and a lot of people would probably still buy it. Probably. Well, maybe not that high, but still, if they made DLC, they could have been raking in so much money. Alright, I'm sure Fee is probably thinking about those two Zephyr people we fought. Breakfast was really good today. Your mom's a talented cook. I'm a little jealous, honestly. I wish I could do that. Never expected Fee would be interested in cooking. I'm not great, but maybe I could help her out. Yes. Well, it's never too late to start. Since we've got the day off, why don't I help you practice? Would you? Thanks, let's do that. Sure, let's move over to the kitchen and get started. So what are we making? We've got a lot of different ingredients together, that's for sure. Field rations. We've still got more traveling ahead of us, so I thought it'd be a good idea to prep some. Field rations, like the ones used by the army? That's actually not a bad idea, Fee. There's no telling what kind of situation we could find ourselves in. So you know how to make them? Yep, I helped make them back in the corpse and it stuck with me. Came in handy when we were lying low in Celtic too. Sounds like learning really paid off. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Fee then began teaching Rean the best way to make field rations. Their difference in experience all too obvious. Eventually, the time to sample their new creations came and... well, they certainly taste unique. In a sense, they don't really taste like much of anything at all. It makes me think of the food we had at Corellia Fortress. This tastes even worse. You don't eat them for fun though, just to get nutrition in the field. Elliot and Machias didn't have an easy time with them. It was like they had their life drained out of them. You know, I get that they're just... to have food to eat in combat situations, but why not try to make them a bit tastier? Why? Well, I'm sure you and Captain Claire are used to eating food like this, but to say the rest of us aren't is an understatement. And besides, if you're going to take the time to make food, wouldn't it be better if everyone could enjoy it? It'll have to be modified in a way that it's still preservable while tasting better. I wonder how they'll pull that off. I guess keeping morale up is just as important as keeping everyone fed. It'd be a good chance to put the cooking classes at the academy to use too. Yeah, ready to see what we can do? Plus, the experiment to make a new kind of ration that tasted reasonably edible began. After scouring the mansion, they threw in one ingredient after another. As one might expect, this also led to one failure after another. In the end, they eventually gave up and asked Rean's mother, who was more than happy to help. Huh? Rainbow rations? Wow, these are pretty good. Yeah, they are. And they're still preservable, right? Hooray. Hard to believe adding a few herbs could make this much of a difference. Seems like there's more cooking than meets the eye. Agreed. It's not easy, but putting in the effort's worth it in the long run if these rations have anything to say about it. True, I had fun prepping them together with someone too. Unlike in the corpse. Huh, did he say something? Just that was a good learning experience. Thanks, Rean. After that, they tried making a few more of their new rations while they still had the recipe fresh in mind. Did we learn a new recipe from that? I guess not. And I only get character pages for Claire and Machias for this month, I think. Fancy meeting you here, Machias. What are you up to? Not much, just trying to help out around here. Those Jaegers really did a number on this place, and since they put us up earlier in the year, I wanted to pay them back. That's really generous of you. Don't overwork yourself, okay? I won't. I know how important the rest is to productivity, so I'm not going to jeopardize that. Once I finish up here, I'm going to unwind with some long overdue studying. You're the only person who'd consider studying a form of rest. As grisly a fate as studying sounds, that might not actually be a bad idea. Mind if I join you? If I help you finish up here, then maybe they'll let us use the restaurant to study together. Can't think of a downside. Let's do this, shall we? By pooling their efforts, Machias and Rean finished up at the Phoenix Wings in record time. And once they gathered up their study materials, they grabbed the table inside and got straight to studying. I can't think of anyone else who would consider studying a break. You're one of a kind, Machias. Well, it's as easy as it is to forget at times like these, we're technically students. I hope you aren't planning on deriding me as a bookworm like Eustace does. I wouldn't dream of it. If anything, I agree with you. It's been over a month since we were last at the academy. And I spent most of that time asleep in the mountains. I haven't had the chance to study at all. We didn't have any opportunities to study while we were lying low in Celtic either, so don't feel bad. Now that we have the chance, I think we should. We can't let the students back at Forest get ahead of us. If you're even borrowing to hold classes like usual, that is. Still, getting together like this makes me think of when we were all studying for midterms. At the time, I was so focused on cramming where I could get into my head, I didn't even notice. But looking back, it was kind of fun doing all that together. I was thinking something like that too, actually. Funny how that works. The memories like that are all the more reason we need to dedicate ourselves to taking it back from the Alliance. I'm sure I speak for both of us when I say I don't just want to look back on those days, I want to experience them again. Agreed, we still got plenty of time left to be students, but I don't want to waste another minute. What are you two up to? Hey, hi guys. Wait, are you two studying now? You guys are so weird. As I so eloquently expressed to Rean earlier, now is the best time to study. And you two are welcome to join if you like. Cracking open a book will do you some good. I'd rather book instead. Don't even think about taking one more step, B. Well, I suppose I could join for a while. Welcome to the team. Take a seat here. With 2 new participants secured, their study session began. And together they quietly worked their way through one subject after another, each of them dutifully explained by a very enthused Machias. Okay, let's take a look at the character page. Oh, I did get a new page by meeting General Craig. Being separated from the academy allowed him to realize all over again how much he enjoyed learning with everyone there. And I'm the opposite. Every time I think about anything related to school, I feel like it's the end of the world for me. Phew, I'm sure glad we managed to make it back from Celtic alright. Was it a risky venture? Sure, but we found your classmates and even managed to join up with Captain Claire. So I'd say it all paid off in spades. I'll second that. Thanks in large part to you too. I never could have done half of it on my own. All I did was back you up a little. It's kind of what we bracers do. Speaking of, it's time for me to get back to work. Your mom asked me to do something for her. That's not even a joke either. And after that, I've got stuff dealing with the village's defenses. Never a dull moment when you're me. Man, he does sound swamped. We were supposed to be taking today to rest. I feel like I should probably help him out with whatever Mom asks him to do. Yes. What did my mom ask you to do anyway? I can help you out with it if you want. I mean, I am her son. Really? That'd be great. She told me she lost her wedding ring during the chaos of the Jaeger attack. This ain't gonna be easy to find, so an extra pair of eyes is very much appreciated. And so Tobo and Rean started working together to hunt down the missing ring. As small as Ymir was, searching for a small ring in a place covered in snow was like searching for a white palm on a foggy day. Oh, Bertie persevered, combing the village from top to bottom, and Rean picked up Lucia's ring. This is it. This is Mom's wedding ring. How did it end up out here? I guess that's taken care of. Seeing there's a big shovel there, I'm guessing that they accidentally shoveled into the pile. I'm glad we managed to find it. Can't get much more important than a wedding ring. No kidding. Thanks for helping me look. Achoo! Oh, the cold's starting to get to you? I'm not surprised. We've been scoping around every reach of the snowy ground for a while now. Won't hit the baths after we hand this back to your mom? Now that's an idea. Does this even count as a bracer quest? Ring in hand, they returned to the mansion. And after delivering it safely to Rean's mother, who was overjoyed at its safe return, they walked together to the Phoenix Wings. Nothing like a hot bath after a hard day of work. Really washes all the tiredness away and brings you back to life. It really does. Thanks again for letting me help you out, Tobo. You didn't have to do all that. Shouldn't I be thanking you? And come on, it's all part of the job. It would have taken a lot longer to find without your help too. Looks like those field studies of yours paid off after all. Maybe. At the very least, I know joining the academy has allowed me to do all kinds of things I couldn't have otherwise. Whether finding Mom's ring so quickly was a result of that or not, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Why did you choose to go there anyway? Were you planning on becoming a soldier? Yeah, that was the plan originally. Back then I felt as though I was a burden to my family, so I wanted to become independent. I thought joining the army would let me do that while making use of my combat skills. Keep in mind, that was then. Now I feel like I want to do something else. Something I've decided for myself, rather than feel like I've been pushed into. I still don't know what that is though. Kind of pathetic, huh? Not at all. These things take time. Yeah? You know, there was a time when I used to be all alone. I had no friends, no family, no one to rely on at all. Then one day, by total coincidence, I ran to old Mitch, who started giving me jobs to take care of as an intermediary. Though at that point, I'd lived alone for so long I kept trying to isolate myself out of sheer stubbornness. Wow. That's kind of hard to imagine, seeing you as you are now. Can't assume a person's always been how they are now. People are constantly changing. Still, despite all that, I went on to meet a certain somebody who changed my life forever, and eventually became a bracer. Einzelnate, probably. It's fate, just like me fighting alongside you guys now. You never know what fate's got in store for you. Fate, huh? You got all your classmates at your side, or you will anyway. I'm sure it'll all work out just fine for you. Call a promise from a guy who's walked the tough road to get where he is too. Thanks, I sure hope that's the case. We've all got our hands too full to do any serious thinking right now, but I'll keep thinking it over when I can. Rean and Tobo stayed in the bath for a while longer, enjoying its invigorating warmth before stepping out and leaving the Phoenix Wings. Still have not gotten them to level 3, but I'll try. Last night I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any incoming danger and in turn allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I'd also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village. I can't thank you enough, Captain. The people here can rest easy knowing they've got your team watching over them. No thanks necessary. It wasn't as if I left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe it's the best way I can honor His Excellency's legacy too. I wonder if there's anything I can do to help her keep the village safe. Yes. Is there anything I could help you with? I want to keep this place safe, so just say the word. Will you mind guiding me to the outskirts of the town? There's one concern I'd like to put to rest if I can. Gladly. Rean guided Captain Claire down the mountain slope to where she wanted to go. Well, here we are. This is the place. This does seem like a safe enough route to go to and from the village. All the more reason it was worth investigating. If it's safe for us to use, then it's safe for would-be intruders to use too. Actually, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it like that before. Hey, still, now we know. I've already seen to it that the route those Jaegers use is secured, but I'd like to take similar measures here too. Now I mark this area on my map as a potential target for a security break. What the? Something's here. There's so many of them. They must have surrounded us while we were busy talking. Which means this location also has plenty of blind spots. What was that? Taking on this many at once isn't going to be easy. We should try and find an opening to... No, there's no need for that. Let me take care of this. It won't take but a moment. Against all these things?
Suppressing targets.
This is our S-craft?
Mirror devices activated. Orbital laser fire.
Whoa. Like I said, a moment. Wait, does this event use up all our CP? Still, not only is this an easy route for invaders to navigate, it doubles as excellent camouflage along the way. I'll have to put plenty of thought into how to best secure this route. That was incredible, Captain. Not only did you take on those monsters alone, you took them all down in one fell swoop. I can still hardly believe it. Not at all, it was nothing special, really. I'm only estimating the point of impact for the mirror devices based on their positions, reflection speeds, and trajectories. That's still pretty difficult. Performing complex calculations like that on the fly sounds plenty incredible to me. To say nothing of the fact that you're doing it in the midst of a tense combat situation. No, I think I underestimated just how much you're really capable of. Now I know how you came to be known as the Icy Maiden in the first place. I admit, it's a little embarrassing to be praised quite so much. His Excellency was the one to give me that name, actually. I just wish I could have repaid him for all he did for me. He was the one who gave me a sense of belonging when I had nowhere to go. He gave me a place to use my abilities, but... My apologies, I shouldn't be saying any more of this to you. I may have been unable to repay him while he was still alive, but I'll do all I can to repay him in what ways I have left. You can count on us on that front too. We're not just going to sit back and force everything on you. We want to be there for you when you need it every step of the way. Hey, that's sweet. Thank you, Rean. Since you were barely in the party, you're probably not going to get much Link experience. Once we return to Ymir, Rean helped Captain Claire improve the village's security arrangements. Take another bonding event to get her up to level 3, probably. Did it actually use up your CP? No, you're at max CP anyways. Huh? What are you doing here, Lisa? Hey, don't mind me, Rean. I'm helping out your Mara by making some food. Feels like it's been ages since I was last here, though. It's making me so nostalgic. This house is just as I remember it. Yeah, I guess it hasn't changed all that much, has it? Oh wait, wrong side. What? Lord Tio is sleeping peacefully today. I can only hope that he wakes up soon. I'll come back and check on him again in the near future. His condition has thankfully stabilized. Father Bernard is coming to visit him every day too, so I'm sure things will be just fine. You intend to go looking for more of your classmates tomorrow, right? Make sure to use today to rest then. I will, don't worry. Bernd Schwarzer is sleeping peacefully. His color is looking much better compared to before. That'll be fine, all I can do is believe in him and wait. Alright, time to continue the storyline. Should I go to the rest of my room now? Yeah, just in case, make sure I got... Yep, all my buying events are used up. Yep, rest. Shadows of Cold Steel... Did I get everything? Yes, it looks like I did. Received 7,000 Mira for completing the quest. That's right, I didn't even know where I could report it in. I mean, it's not like I could report it Tobal. Oh well, I still got it.
Ah, you went up a rank. Here's a little something from the guild.
Unyielding Heart. Got luck as well.
Nice work.
Hopefully that'll make it easier to get you material.
You should be proud of yourself.
That Zeno and Leonidas battle was pretty intense though. I had to use up... I'm still ashamed of myself for using up that serum powder. Well then, it's time to get going. We're going to be using Valimar's power this time too, right? Yeah, the Spirit Path is going to be our best bet for traveling. His mana should have recovered by now. Yes, he should have more than plenty after resting a whole day. I think all of you are well rested too? Yep. I'm fine, thanks. Come to think of it, what happened to Tobal and Captain Claire? I'm not sure, they headed off somewhere early this morning. Sorry for the delay, I thought we'd be back before now. Where you two go? We decided to do one more round to check Ymir's defenses. I wanted to make sure the communications equipment that I modified yesterday was functioning properly too. Good news is, everything's in tip-top shape, which means Ymir's got a line of communication with the 4th Armored Division and the RMP. Really? Talk about convenient. Still, Tobal and I are in agreement that it wouldn't be wise for us to leave the village completely unguarded. So a few of us should stay stay behind to keep an eye on things around here. That's probably for the best, yeah. Good idea. The bigger our group is, the more likely we are to stand suspicious even if we do use the Spirit Path. Getting things out, I think it'd be better if Tobal or you stayed behind, Captain. You read my mind. I think a couple of you guys should probably stick around too. Oh man, that means I have to decide my party ahead of time. That's pretty tough, actually. We discussed that while walking along the valley. There's no point in splitting up right here, right now. But try and make up your mind before we get to Valimar. That's not very convenient. Sure thing, let's get going. We'll see you in a bit, Mom. Alright, take care. I need all of you to come back here to me as soon as you can, okay? Of course, we'll be back before you know it. And with more of our friends in tow. So I can only choose one guest character and two full party members. Obviously, Fee will be in the party due to her speed. I guess I'll pick Elliot as well. If I'm going to bring Claire, she'll more or less be a better version of Machias. Then again, having both Machias and Claire would let me bounce their accelerate craps off of each other. But still, I also want Elliot's healing powers. Tough choices. Alright, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.